Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Sculpt. My name is Amy. Go ahead and get your mat set up if you haven't already. Light to medium weights if you want to add weights today, but you're welcome to do body weights if that's right for you. Find a child's pose here on your mat. Wide knees, big toes come together. Sit back nice and gentle. Reach your arms forward. Gently set your forehead on the mat. And just kind of settle into this child pose. Let's focus in on that breathing a little bit. In through the nose, exhale audibly through the mouth. Sink a little bit deeper with each exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise to tabletop. Shift your knees underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to bring our hands. Doesn't matter which one, we'll get both sides. Hand on the back of your head. Open that elbow up to the ceiling with those hips staying stable. Rotation through that thoracic spine. Drop the elbow to the opposite wrist. Inhale, open back up. We got some nice thoracic mobility here. Exhale, elbow to wrist. Again, keeping those hips nice and stable as you rotate through the belly button. One more open. One more close. Inhale, back to tabletop. We'll go to that other side. Bring that hand to the back of the head. We don't want to pull on the back of the head. Just gently set it down. And open and close. Find your breath. Find expansion through the chest. Bring that gaze to the ceiling as you open. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, close. And inhale back to neutral tabletop. A couple bird dogs here, opposite arm and leg, reach towards the walls. Pause and hold and breathe here. I like to curl my opposite toes, so the leg that's kneeling, I curl those toes for a little bit more stability. Core is strong. Whichever leg is floating, pull that hip towards the mat, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and find length in the spine. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand and knee back to their spot, and bring it over to the other side. Extend. We're going to pull those toes of that floating leg towards the shin, press the heel away from the body, towards the walls. Couple of nice long breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Find that core engagement. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, bring hand and knee back to the mat. And cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Some flexion, extension, mobility through the spine. Exhale, curl to cat, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to cow. On your breath here. Inhale, cow. Lift the chin, drop the belly. Exhale to cat. One more round here. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to neutral spine. We're going to do some hip shifts here. So we're just going to drop our hip back into the right. And then neutral. And then back into the left. Get some side body expansion here. A little bit of a stretch through that hip, the outer glute. Just kind of rotate through these 3 positions. Back left with those hips, center it out, back right. Go ahead and keep doing those hip shifts. I'm going to spotlight my camera here. And bring it back to neutral. Curl those toes under, send your hips upward for your first down dog of the day, of the morning. Go ahead and pedal it out. Whatever movement feels good here. You can open those hips to the side. Get some nice expansion through that rib cage. Eventually come to that nice down dog. Pulling those heels towards the mat. It's okay if they don't actually touch. Spread your fingers wide. Bring that upper body towards the thighs. Bend those knees as needed to keep that spine neutral. Shoulder blades draw down and away from the ears. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat and find a forward fold into ragdoll with your exhale. Bend those knees a lot. Those ankles and knees are together. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy, chin to chest. And maybe take a gentle sway. Feel that nice length through that low back and tailbone area. One more deep breath here. Gently bring those hands back to the mat on either side of those feet. Inhale to half lift, pause and breathe here. Hands can be on top of the shin or on the shins or on top of the thighs above the knees. Find that neutral spine. Send the tailbone back towards the wall, the crown of the head towards the opposite wall. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way to mountain. Arms reach up, rise with your inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Find stillness here in mountain. With hands at heart center. Finding your attention for our practice today. Could be the goal of the workout. Could be a mindfulness goal. Whatever it is today, find that right here. Inhale to mountain, reach those arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms, elbows pulled down towards the rib cage, maybe a tiny back bend. Send your heart upward. Inhale, back vertical. And exhale, hands through heart center, hands to the mat, step back into plank. Pause here in plank for a breath or two. Pull the kneecaps up the thighs. Find that neutral pelvis. Core is nice and strong, 360 degrees. Shoulders are over those hands. From here, we can inhale and shift forward, chaturanga, or you can go right into down dog. So if you want to chaturanga, we're going to go high to low here. Inhale, shift forward. Bend those elbows, lower halfway. And from here, flip to the top of the feet. Inhale to up dog. Float your knees. And exhale to down dog. Awesome job, team. Adding on here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Listen for the change here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair, send those arms forward, sit your hips back. Find your neutral spine, so we don't want to arch through the back and send the rib cage forward. Keep it tucked under, neutral spine. Tailbone presses back towards the wall. Shoulders are back and down. If those arms need to be more out in front than up above, that's okay. Legs are pulled together, squeezing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring those pinkies pulling together. Upper body stays pretty much the same. Arms are just pulled back. Awesome job, team. Inhale to three-legged mountain. Bring those arms up. Left knee comes up, toes pull up towards the shins. Find your balance. Little bend in that standing leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, float that leg backwards, send your upper body forwards. You can bring your hands to heart center or to your hips, whatever feels best here. We're doing a standing split here. Finding your balance, little bend in that leg. Square the hips, so left leg is floating behind you. Pull your left hip forward, your right hip back. Nice job. And if the floating stance doesn't feel good, you can definitely drop that leg down for more balance and stability. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set that leg down. We're landing in a lunge. And inhale to crescent. Send those arms up. Find a nice low lunge with those legs. Find railroad track stance, not balance beam. Everything is square, facing forward, hips, toes, knees, shoulders. Nice, solid crescent here. One more breath here. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, turn into warrior two. Drop the elbows, drop the shoulders, extend those arms long, mostly straight through those arms. Front heel is in line with the back foot, the arch of the back foot. Pull that right knee in line with the toes and ankle of that front foot. Inhale to reverse warrior. Pause and breathe here. Find expansion through that side body. Back arm is just resting on that back leg gently. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. We do have a little bit of a side bend here. Once we add weights, this is going to be more neutral through the spine. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame that foot and step back into plank. We're going to tap those toes out here in plank, so tap it out and out. Drop to those knees for a little bit of a modifier if you want to. You can still do a tap out with the knee. Nice job, breathe through it. You're always welcome just to hold the plank as well. Nice job. We're gonna go to that other side, but hang on to this plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga optional or right into down dog team. Awesome job. Should be in down dog here. Pedal it out if needed. Otherwise, here we go to the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step through or hop to forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale to airplane arms. We've been here before, not adding more breath work in these poses. Inhale, bring that right leg up to three-legged mountain. Pause and breathe here. We haven't been on this side before, so we are going to pause. Find your balance, little bend in the knee, square your hips, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shift forward into standing splits. Decide where you want your hands, on the hips or heart center. Extend that back leg back. Find your nice balancing pose. Core strong. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Send your crown of your head forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop that back foot to the mat. Find that low lunge. Inhale to crescent. Pause and breathe here. Take a second to evaluate your posture here, making sure we're not arching through that low back. Pull the pelvis into neutral. You might have to engage that front core a little bit. Square the hips, pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Sink low into that front lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. I just switched which way I was facing so I could keep facing forward here. The camera, inhale, reverse warrior. Pause and breathe here. Find expansion through that left side body now. Drop the shoulders. Awesome job, team. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step back into high plank. Tap those feet out again. One more set. Drop it out. Out. Drop those hips into neutral. Yes. Even with the rest of the body. Nice job. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Switching back to my other direction here. All right. One breath, one movement. Add a little bit of cardio in, so we'll pause once or twice to add a little bit of cardio, but otherwise one breath, one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, back to the chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Widen those feet out to the edges of your mat. We got squat hops. Cross it over. We're going to cross it over. Opposite hand to shin. Hop middle. Cross it over. Middle. Cross it over. Nice job. Tap it out for a less impact, less intense version. Nice job. Short duration here for cardio. Just getting that heart rate up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet back together. Inhale to the chair. Exhale, airplane arms again. Inhale, left leg up to three-legged bone. Exhale, standing splits. Find your balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set down into low lunge. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge forward. We're going to do some knee drivers. Reach those arms long. Pull that knee in. Nice job. Sink low on that front leg. We're just tapping it back, pulling that knee in quickly. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to crescent. Nice and tall. Sink low. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Awesome job. Exhale, cartwheel down. Right into chaturanga. You can float that leg through, optional. A little bit more challenge if you want. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side. My earbud is telling me that it's dying, so I might have to switch that out if it actually does die. Inhale. 2. Inhale, forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. One breath, one movement again, except for cardio. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sit those feet wide. We got squat hops again. We're going to hop middle twice. So we're going to squat. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Again, you can tap it out. Hop, tap, down. Tap, tap, down. Breathing through it. Yes. This is our main cardio. We have a little bit more later if we've got time. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land it out. Step it together. Inhale to chair.
We're in chair. Hold chair for me. I'll get rid of my Bluetooth. Okay, can you hear me okay now?
Yes, loud and clear. It wasn't scratchy all the time, mostly when you were
I'm sorry, my volume was down. Go ahead.
Your arms were closed and we were doing chair, and then all of a sudden it would appear again when you were doing mountaintop and down to chaturanga and all that stuff. But it would when you seemed like when you were moving your arms more. That's my thoughts on what was going on with the mic. So I'm not sure what the deal was.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's
We're
all
in
right.
chair right now.
I'm used to you right now. I know what you're doing, but I knew you were recording, so I hesitated to chime in via
Oh,
voice.
that's okay. We got plenty. I'm going to stop the recording just because I know it was so scratchy, and then we'll keep going.
Great, thank you.